Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. In overnight price action, the Australian dollar was relatively firm considering that the US was out in observance for Thanksgiving Day. Now looking towards that top side level of 65, 75, 80, a break there would give further scope to the upside and look towards an objective of 67 cents. Any pullback, well, it's likely to be slightly shallow with the support seen at 65.20 and firmer beneath at 64.85. The dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, was flat due to the holiday in the US and currently holds at 103.62. From the break of 103.80 does give further guidance to the downside, and the call at present is at 100 to figure 50. And therefore, this should encourage some of the markets to eventually reach their objective. And as I mentioned, the Aussie is looking around 67 cents, while the euro is still maintaining its view up towards 110 to 111. In light of the pattern, it's still bullish, and I feel the market can actually gain further and eventually reach its target. Next week, all eyes will be on the US GDP and the Federal Reserve preferred measure of underlying inflation, the US core PCE price index. Along with that, we get the ISM manufacturing PMI as well. Any pullback for the euro, I feel should be shallow and find support around 108.40-45. The dollar yen, well, was flat, even though the market still seems to be at this point attempting to recover since breaking back above 149. In light of the pattern, I still feel the market may actually fail to any renewed challenges above 149.70 and eventually look down to the support level of 149.15 to 147.80. Viewing the current breakdown this week, the target still remains at 144.5. Well, the sterling got a bit of a boost overnight with a positive UK PMI data. From the release, the PMI, or the Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, rose to 46.7 in November versus the 45 expected, and previous print was at 44.8. With the preliminary UK Service Business Activity Index jumped to a 4-month high of 50.5 in November, above the 50 threshold for growth, missing the first time since July. This stronger number could put a little bit more of an upstep and therefore sees the top side target of 125.60-65. A break there would give further scope and look towards 127 to 128 as a target. Gold was also a little bit flat overnight, but still I find in the markets likely to be looking to that top side challenge anywhere beyond 2000 and maybe seeing stop loss or short squeeze on towards 2016-18. Any pullback? Like to find support shallow, but views 1,985 and a potential base forming that is around 1,978 to 80. Wrapping up with oil, the market's still a little bit on the jittery side after speculation that OPEC might not deepen output cuts next year after the producer group postponed its policy meeting. In an unexpected move on Wednesday, the OPEC and its allies, including Russia, delayed a meeting that was scheduled for the 26th of November and pushed it back to November 30th. This has caused much unrest in the market. Nevertheless, there is support I see from around 74.5, and eventually I do anticipate a bullish move that could see a rise on towards this objective of 79.25. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoyed a great start to the new weekend.